Darlings, are you ready for a bit of festive cheer? I mean, who isn't, right? This Christmas, we're ditching the tinsel and turkey leftovers for something absolutely fabulous. We're off on a whirlwind adventure to the most divine historic places, all dripping in Christmas spirit. Think twinkling lights, charming markets, and enough history to make your head spin. So grab a glass of bubbly, put on your most glamorous scarf, and prepare to be whisked away on a Christmas journey you won't soon forget. Oh, and do try to keep up, sweetie. First stop, darlings, Prague. Imagine a city straight out of a fairy tale, complete with cobblestone streets, whimsical architecture, and a dusting of snow. Simply magical, isn't it? And the Christmas markets, oh, the markets. Picture wooden stalls overflowing with handmade treasures, the air thick with the scent of gingerbread and mulled wine. Divine. Prague's Old Town Square is the heart of it all. The magnificent astronomical clock, the Gothic spires of the tin church, it's enough to take your breath away. And at Christmas time, it transforms into a scene of pure enchantment. You'll find yourself swept up in the festive atmosphere, surrounded by locals and visitors alike, all eager to soak up the magic of the season. It's enough to melt even the iciest of hearts. Now let's talk about the treasures you'll discover in Prague's Christmas markets. From delicate glass ornaments and hand-painted wooden toys to cozy woolens and intricate lace, there's something to tempt every taste. And don't even get me started on the food. Imagine sinking your teeth into a warm tredelnik, a chimney cake dusted with sugar and cinnamon, or sipping on svarak, a hot mulled wine that will warm you from the inside out. Of course, no trip to Prague would be complete without indulging in some traditional Czech cuisine. Hearty goulash, crispy pork knuckle, and dumplings so fluffy you'll swear they're clouds. Just be sure to save room for dessert. Prague is a feast for the senses, darlings. From the stunning architecture and charming markets to the delectable food and warm hospitality, it's a Christmas destination that will stay with you long after you've packed your bags. As you wander through the city's historic streets, you'll feel the weight of history all around you. Prague has a story to tell, darlings, and Christmas is the perfect time to listen. The Charles Bridge, with its Baroque statues and breathtaking views, takes on a whole new level of magic when it's dusted with snow. And Prague Castle, perched high above the city, will make you feel like you've stepped into a fairy tale. But it's the little moments that truly capture the spirit of Christmas in Prague. The sound of carolers filling the air with festive melodies, the sight of children ice skating in the square, the feeling of pure joy and wonder that surrounds you. Prague is a city that knows how to celebrate Christmas in style, darlings. It's a place where history and tradition blend seamlessly with modern-day festivities, creating an unforgettable experience you won't want to miss. Next, we're off to Strasbourg, darlings. This enchanting city in the heart of Alsace, France, is known as the capital of Christmas. And let me tell you, it certainly lives up to its name. Imagine a picture-perfect Christmas village, complete with half-timbered houses, twinkling lights, and the most divine Christmas markets you've ever seen. It's enough to make you feel like you've stepped into a Christmas card. Strasbourg's Christmas markets are legendary, darlings. Over 300 stalls spread out across the city, each one overflowing with unique gifts, festive decorations, and culinary delights that will tantalize your taste buds. From handcrafted ornaments and regional crafts, to delicious gingerbread and steaming mugs of Vinchord, the Strasbourg Christmas markets are a feast for the senses. You'll find yourself wanting to buy everything in sight. But Strasbourg is much more than just its Christmas markets, darlings. This historic city boasts a rich cultural heritage and stunning architecture that will take your breath away. The Strasbourg Cathedral, with its intricate facade and towering spire, is a masterpiece of Gothic architecture. Just imagine standing in its shadow, surrounded by the festive buzz of the Christmas market. Simply divine. And then there's La Petite France, a charming district crisscrossed by canals and lined with half-timbered houses. Strolling through its narrow streets, you'll feel like you've stepped back in time. Strasbourg is a city that effortlessly blends its rich history with the magic of Christmas. It's a place where you can wander through medieval streets one minute and find yourself sipping mulled wine in a bustling Christmas market the next. Of course, no trip to Strasbourg would be complete without experiencing the warmth and hospitality of the Alsatian people. They truly know how to celebrate Christmas, darlings. Everywhere you go, you'll be greeted with friendly smiles and a festive atmosphere. The aroma of gingerbread, cinnamon, and pine needles fills the air, creating a sensory experience that's both comforting and exhilarating. And don't forget to try some of the local delicacies, darlings. From tarte flambée, a thin-crust pizza topped with crème fraîche, onions and bacon, to bredelle, traditional Christmas cookies that come in a delightful array of shapes and flavors. Strasbourg is a city that will capture your heart and leave you feeling utterly enchanted. It's the perfect destination for a Christmas getaway. Whether you're looking to soak up the festive atmosphere, indulge in some retail therapy, or simply escape to a winter wonderland. Now, darlings, if it's sheer imperial elegance you're after this Christmas, then pack your most glamorous furs and grab your most charming companion, because we're whisking off to Vienna. Imagine the crisp winter air, the scent of gingerbread and roasted chestnuts, and the gentle strains of Mozart. Simply divine. Vienna, my dears, oozes history and grandeur. Every corner whispers tales of emperors and empresses, of grand balls and glittering waltzes. It's enough to make one feel like a character in a fairy tale. The Christmas markets in Vienna are legendary. Nestled amongst the city's majestic architecture, these markets offer handcrafted ornaments, traditional sweets, and steaming mugs of glühwein. It's the perfect place to find a unique gift or indulge in festive shopping therapy. Vienna isn't just about indulging the senses, it's a feast for the soul as well. You'll be serenaded by carol singers and brass bands, filling the air with Christmas cheer. And for a magical experience, catch the Vienna Boys Choir. Their angelic voices will transport you to a time of wonder. Simply magical. Of course, no trip to Vienna would be complete without a visit to one of its many magnificent palaces. The Hofburg Palace, the winter residence of the Habsburg emperors, is a must-see. Imagine strolling through those opulent halls, practically tripping over the ghosts of emperors past. And then there's the Schönbrunn Palace, a sprawling Baroque masterpiece that's simply dripping with history and grandeur. One can practically picture Empress Sisi herself, gliding through those gardens, her face as fresh as the first snowfall. But darling, it's not all about palaces and emperors. Vienna is also a city of music, and at Christmas time the city comes alive with the sound of classical concerts. From intimate chamber performances to grand orchestral extravaganzas, there's something for every musical palate. Just imagine, darling, all bundled up in your finest furs, sipping on a glass of champagne, and being swept away by the music of Mozart or Strauss. It's the perfect way to get into the festive spirit, wouldn't you say? Now, darlings, we can't very well talk about Vienna without mentioning the food and drink, can we? Vienna is a city that takes its culinary delights very seriously, and Christmas time is no exception. Sample the melt-in-your-mouth vanilla Kipferl cookies, or a slice of the decadent Sachertorte, and indulge in a cup of their famous coffee, whether strong and black or sweet and creamy. After a long day of sightseeing, warm up with a glass of glühwein. This spiced, mulled wine is perfect for winter. Try some roasted chestnuts or gingerbread at the markets. Vienna at Christmas is imperial elegance and culinary delights, the perfect festive getaway. Until next time, darlings. Now, darlings, if you're looking for a Christmas market experience that's absolutely steeped in history, then Nuremberg, Germany, should be at the top of your list. Imagine yourself strolling through the heart of the city, surrounded by medieval architecture that whispers tales of Christmases past. Simply fabulous. And the centerpiece of it all? The Christkindlesmarkt, my dears. This isn't just any Christmas market, it's an institution. It's been a cherished tradition since the 17th century, and let me tell you, it's absolutely bursting with charm. Picture this: wooden stalls adorned with twinkling lights, the aroma of gingerbread and roasted almonds filling the air, and the sound of carolers warming your heart. It's enough to make even the biggest Scrooge feel festive. And speaking of gingerbread, don't even get me started on the Nürnberger Lebkuchen. These little gingerbread treats are legendary, darlings, and they're the perfect souvenir to take home from your Christmas adventures. But Nuremberg isn't just about the Christ Kindlesmarkt. Oh no, darlings, this city has so much more to offer. As you wander through the cobblestone streets, you'll be transported back in time. The medieval architecture is simply breathtaking, and the city is home to a treasure trove of historical landmarks. Be sure to visit the Nuremberg Castle, a magnificent imperial palace that dates back to the 11th century. It's like something out of a fairy tale, and if you're feeling brave, climb the Sinwell Tower for panoramic views of the city. The views are absolutely divine, especially when the city is all aglow with Christmas lights. And speaking of festive cheer, Nuremberg is renowned for its traditional Christmas decorations. The streets are adorned with twinkling lights, garlands and festive ornaments, creating a magical atmosphere that's impossible to resist. You'll feel like you've stepped right into a Christmas card. Nuremberg's Christmas celebrations blend history and tradition. The city is steeped in folklore with customs passed down through generations. Don't miss the Nuremberg Christmas Angels performance. This iconic figure opens the Christ Kindlesmarkt each year. Indulge in traditional German Christmas treats. From Glühwein to bratwurst, there's something for everyone. And don't forget the famous Nürnberger Rostbratwurst. These small sausages are a local delicacy. So there you have it, darlings. Nuremberg is a Christmas destination with history, tradition, and charm. Create memories that last a lifetime. Now let's whisk ourselves away to Edinburgh, Scotland, a city that knows how to celebrate Christmas in style, darlings. Picture this: a majestic castle perched atop an extinct volcano, its silhouette silhouetted against the winter sky. It's enough to take your breath away. Edinburgh during the festive season is simply magical. The city is transformed into a winter wonderland, with twinkling lights, festive markets, and a calendar bursting with events and celebrations. You'll feel like you've stepped right into a Christmas fairy tale. One of the highlights of Christmas in Edinburgh is the festive market that takes over the heart of the city. You'll find everything from handcrafted gifts and delicious treats to heartwarming entertainment and festive cheer. It's the perfect place to soak up the festive atmosphere and find that special something for everyone on your list. But Edinburgh's Christmas celebrations aren't just about shopping and indulging, darlings. The city comes alive with a whole host of events and activities that are sure to delight visitors of all ages. For a truly unforgettable experience, take a spin on the big wheel and enjoy breathtaking views of the city all aglow with Christmas lights. And if you're feeling adventurous, why not try your hand at ice skating in the shadow of Edinburgh Castle? It's the perfect way to embrace the festive spirit and create some unforgettable memories. Just be sure to wear your warmest scarf and gloves, darlings, as it can get quite chilly. And speaking of Edinburgh Castle, no trip to Edinburgh during Christmas would be complete without a visit to this iconic landmark. Perched atop Castle Rock, it dominates the city skyline and offers stunning views of Edinburgh and beyond. During the festive season, the castle is illuminated with a dazzling display of lights, making it even more magical than usual. But what truly makes Edinburgh such a special Christmas destination is the warmth of its people, darlings. The Scots are known for their hospitality, and you'll feel right at home amidst the festive cheer. Whether you're sipping on a wee dram of whiskey in a cosy pub or enjoying a traditional Christmas dinner with all the trimmings, you're sure to feel the magic of the season. And don't forget to indulge in some traditional Scottish treats while you're there. From shortbread and cranachan to haggis and neeps, there's something to tantalize every taste bud. And of course, no trip to Edinburgh would be complete without a taste of their world-famous whiskey. So there you have it, darlings. Edinburgh, Scotland, is a Christmas destination that has it all. History, charm, festive cheer, and a healthy dose of Scottish hospitality. It's the perfect place to create unforgettable memories that will last a lifetime. Well, my dears, it seems our whirlwind tour of historic Christmas destinations has come to an end. But before we say happy holidays, let me leave you with a little festive inspiration. Whether you're dreaming of strolling through medieval markets, sipping glühwein beneath twinkling lights, or simply soaking up the magic of the season, I do hope our little adventure has inspired you to embrace the spirit of Christmas in all its glory. Thank you for joining us on this festive journey. We hope you feel inspired to visit these historic places and experience the magic of Christmas for yourselves. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your favorite holiday destinations in the comments below. Happy holidays and safe travels!